Welcome back to another fishing reminder video. In this video we want to introduce one of our favorite fishing and camping spots in the Northland, and this is the Puriri Bay Dock Campsite in the beautiful Whangaruru Harbour.
This is not our first time. We stayed here a few times over the years. I love this place because the bays are usually very calm, and then you can camp right by the beach.
Here's the husband and the wife. We came here to stay for a couple of nights at this dock campsite, and when we arrived it was quite windy in the evening, so we didn't have much chance to go out on the kayak, but we decided to walk over the hill to the other side to check out the spearfishing options there. When you do this walkway here, there's a really nice walkway around this whole dock campsite. There are some beautiful bays on the other side, and they look just perfect for diving. So we walked there in the evening, and on the way back I somehow managed to tear my ligament in one of my knees. Yeah, so that ruined the plan to go over there again on the next day with all my spearfishing gear. So instead, the next day we decided to go over to Bland Bay. That's just a short way back from Puriri Bay by car, and there's also a campsite which is actually really good. And in Bland Bay you got a nice beautiful beach and some reefs out there. So we took the kayak and the paddleboard. I took my diving gear on the paddleboard and Haitian just some lures. So we went over to these Bland Bay reefs. I jumped in the water, did a bit of diving there. I didn't see so much actually, just a lot of small snapper around the rocks, and the usual suspects that you see there, you know, like red moki and things like that. And I saw a kahawai, but he swam by really fast, so I didn't get a chance to shoot at it. And then, you know, once I got a little bit cold, I jumped back onto the paddleboard. Haitian hadn't caught anything.
I just troll around and then use my soft bait and micro jig. Didn't work anything.
We both paddled back towards the beach, and Haitian was trolling lure.
I troll with a trolling lure, which is quite good one, and then I start to catch a few small snapper. What do you think? Too small? Among the snapper, we keep one snapper for dinner.
We finally caught a table-sized fish. Yeah! Something edible today. Yep. A nice snapper for dinner tonight. One keep of the day. Just catch a bloody fish. Don't talk so much. Right?
After that, we just had a nice Korean sashimi on the rice dish with soju. This morning I caught a snapper, nice sized snapper, and then I made a nice dinner out of the snapper, my catch. This is Korean dish I want to introduce to you, some of who really don't know about Korean food. This is basically sashimi on the rice with lots of vegetables, like sashimi bibimbap, 회덮밥. Which is a little bit of sashimi with the Korean sauce. It's so easy and really tasty, and they will give you full tummy afterwards. Also, don't forget about soju. Soju is a Korean vodka, which is good pairing drink with sashimi too.
So the next day the wind calmed down, and we decided to, it's a good time now to actually paddle on this side here, right out from the campsite at Puriri Bay, out into the harbour.
I was the same on the kayak, and Mark was on his paddleboard with the diving gear. And then I hooked something really big one.
It's probably kahawai because it's biting like crazy. Oh yeah. It's under the kayak right now.
It didn't feel like snapper because it didn't have any
I
top.
want to see you. Oh, this is vital.
But I couldn't get it because I made a mistake.
Came off. Cut it off. My tungsten, please go on.
So yeah, that was a shame that we lost that one. So we went back in the evening. I was trying to troll a big lure in the hopes of catching a kingfish, and Haitian with a micro jig landed 2 really good snapper for dinner as well. Not even far away from the campsite here, just a couple 100 meters out. There's a reef by the campsite and lots of structure, so if you want to catch some snapper, you actually don't have to go far away into the harbor to fish.
Snapper. Come on. Yay. Nice size one. Nice evening. Nice fish.
Then the next day we went over the hill to collect some oysters. So this over there is the oyster spot. When we come here to this particular camping and fishing spot, we always go out to these rocks there to get ourselves some oysters. So let's go.
I think this area oysters are particularly creamy and clean taste. Yeah, I can't wait. It's so exciting.
This is a really good spot to collect oysters as well. There are just tons of oysters on the rocks and they're really tasty. Yeah, really good. Love fresh oysters with a bit of lemon on it.
Nice fresh taste. Love it.
And then the next day I decided to go for another quick dive. There's actually a really cool bay. It's called Tuapiru Bay. Maybe 10 kilometers drive from here towards Rafiti, towards the Bay of Islands along the coast. And from this bay you can do really good shore diving. So I went down there and did a bit of a shore dive. Really cool, lots of stuff to see there. I didn't shoot anything, even though there were quite a few snapper around that I could see underwater. I even saw a kingfish swim past and some stingrays. But yeah, I just didn't feel like shooting anything. When I see those snapper underwater with their big eyes, I don't really feel shooting them. I rather catch them on rod and reel. I probably would have shot a kingfish, but this one was a little bit too small. So I was having fun playing with some snapper. Look at this snapper, it's coming right up to the camera here. It's quite a nice size as well. And then I went down and crushed up a few kinna with my spear gun there to attract some more fish. Yeah, and that was actually pretty cool. Lots of fish came up. I was having some fun with a rock cod and wrasse there. That looks like a parrotfish, pretty colorful. And then the next minute, some big swell rolled in and pulled me over these rocks. I couldn't believe it. It went really fast. I ended up being stranded on those rocks a little bit, and then another swell came and rolled me over, and I was like kind of disoriented there for a moment and was wondering what the heck is going on. Fortunately, there weren't any sharp rocks or anything that I got hurt on, but man, that was quite a thing. I got dragged all over the place there. I tried to get myself back together and pulled myself over the rocks back into the water. Quite funny actually, now that I look at it in retrospect. Yeah, that's what happened here at Piruri Bay. We just wanted to share this spot with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And for some more good fishing spot videos, check out this up here.
Thanks for watching our videos. See you next time.